All right, guys, let's see what's going on today. A lot going on in the world. A little bit going on in crypto. We're really same old in crypto, but we do have a little bit of a dumpage today. Not too bad. I mean, I kind of expected more of a dumpage with this whole Hamas Israel war. We're going to talk about that a little bit. You know, my thoughts on that is they've been kind of at war for the last 50 years. I mean, forever. There's always going to be fighting in the Middle East. You're never going to be able to solve it. It's not like country versus country. It's kind of like when the U.S. went to war in Afghanistan or went to war in Vietnam. You can never get rid of all the terrorists. All you can do is kill as many as you can. For me, I'm definitely like a big supporter of Israel. Only because, the other side are savages. We have a lot of Orthodox Jews around where I live, and while I don't really agree with organized religion, they're good people. They raise good kids. They don't bother anybody. They just want to be left alone. They're very smart. And Jews have been shit on for the last, 100 years or even more. And apparently this was the biggest terrorist attack since, or biggest loss of life for Jews since the Holocaust. So yeah, like I'm really just like I said, I'm a big supporter in whoever's not a piece of shit. And Muslims, unfortunately, throughout the last, I don't know, 10, 20 years, think 9/11, think everything going on in the Middle East, they've just been proven to be a real pain in the fucking ass. So I'm definitely way more of a supporter than the Jews. And they're savages. They're kidnapping people off the streets in Israel. They're killing women and children. They're raping people. They're absolute animals. And I believe the barbarity of what they're doing right now is just going to bring more countries against them. And it's not going to be too good for them. But I want to talk about, a lot of crypto channels and people in general try to say, well, I'm not trying to get too political. I like to be political on this channel. 3 days before they attack, the United States, Joe Biden administration gives Iran $6 billion. So they did a prisoner swap, 5 for 5. We gave them 5 prisoners. They gave us 5. And on top of that, we gave them $6 billion. You can't make this stuff up. And of course, Iran is funding the terrorist attacks for Hamas. So I always say it, and I was controversial. If you vote a Democrat, you have a lot of blood on your hands. Like you have so much blood on your hands. Not only with the blood on your hands from what's going on in Israel, the blood on your hands from the crime in the USA, all the streets, defunding the police. I mean, just every American city is just falling apart. The border crisis, the immigrants coming in, they're all being raped by the Mexican cartels. That's all because of Joe Biden. That's all Democrats. So I know a lot of it is inadvertent. You voted for Joe Biden because you just didn't like the personality of Donald Trump. But hopefully this is a lesson that you don't vote on personalities. You vote on who can get the job done. And because of your vote for Joe Biden, there's a lot of death on your hands. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I know a lot of people are just stupid and they vote for whoever they're told to vote for, but this is pretty bad. Like there's a lot of misery on your hands, and the only way to right that wrong is make sure Donald Trump gets elected. And that's good for Israel, and that's bad for terrorists, and it's good for the United States. It's good for the cities of the United States because every city in the United States is falling apart. I work in all sorts of cities as a private investigator, from Delaware to Jersey to New York, Baltimore City, DC. They're all 100 times worse than they were 10 years ago. It's like some of the cities are so bad I won't even work there anymore. Anyway, so that's what's going on with that. Now, relating that back to crypto, I would have thought that would give us more of a dump. Now, because of it didn't give us more of a dump, this is 100% telltale, 100% we are in a bull market right now. If this happened this time last year, when we were at 17,000 or 18,000 or 15,000, where we were, we would have seen a major dump on this one. Bitcoin is holding strong. Altcoins, I mean, they're actually holding on okay. XRP is still above 50 cents. Cardano 25. I mean, do I have to say it? Cardano 25 cents. Dogecoin got hit pretty hard, finally under 6 cents. So yeah, obviously Bitcoin is holding on better than a lot of the altcoins, but that's typical stuff. You guys have to realize Bitcoin's going to have its pump long before altcoins do. When Bitcoin hits all-time highs again, your altcoins aren't even going to be close to all-time highs. That doesn't happen until after Bitcoin pumps. That's why this is what they call the accumulation zone. All right, let's talk a little bit about Ben Armstrong. Haven't talked about him in a few days. You know, this is all positive. You know, I shit on Ben Armstrong so much because he's a scammer. And I say, you know, I'm a guy who likes retribution. I love it when a criminal gets his curmudgeons or whatever you call it, and then he comes out and reforms himself. Now, I don't know if Ben's going to reform himself, but he definitely got his karma by losing his business and all that. And we're kind of watching him rebuild right now. And all I know is he's absolutely killing it. I mean, if you look at these views, and I've been talking about this for a while, some of his videos that are only 6 days old are getting 45,000 views. So essentially, in a nutshell, let's dumb it down for everybody. He's taking 70 to 80% of the viewership from his competitor, which is Discovery Crypto. They both do a live stream at the same time. Big difference is Discovery Crypto has 20 or 30 employees, 1.5 million subscribers, and they're pretty much, there's no way they're making money right now. And all the sponsorships over at Discovery, in my opinion, are all probably going to jump ship and go over to Ben Armstrong's channel. So it's looking, I mean, look at this. This is a video he made 2 days ago, and he has 21,000 views already. This is absolutely insane. Now, like I said, he'll probably fuck it up. The SEC will probably shut him down. He'll probably get sued. He'll get back on a crack binge. He'll get arrested. Like, I'm not saying this is going to, like, last. I'm not saying this is like, wow, he's going to do so good. I'm just saying the trajectory he's on right now, he is... I predicted this a month ago. I said within the next few months, Discovery Crypto will fire half their staff. I stand by that. I think by Christmas, you're going to see major layoffs at Discovery. And they probably won't even admit it because a lot of these guys are like editors and sound guys that do work behind the scenes. So, you know, it'll probably get leaked out or something like that. There's no way in freaking hell you can afford 20 or 30 employees when you're getting 10,000 views, 5,000 views. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And not to mention, why in God's name would you be a sponsor on Discovery Crypto if you can go over to Ben's channel? And if Ben's smart, he'll undercut Discovery. He knows what they're charging for sponsorships. And Ben will be like, hey, look, I have triple the views of Discovery and I'm going to charge you less. Get your ass over here, and trust me, they will. There's no loyalty in business, guys. They're going to go where the money is. So things are looking good for Ben. You know, it is what it is. Let's see, anything on, let's check out the social media. I didn't see too much on Ben Armstrong's social media. He is back to shilling Bencoin, and I totally expect him to get another SEC letter. See, this is the kind of shit that's going to get him fucked over again, and you guys know he can't stop it. You know he's going to be back to shilling. You know he's going to be back to, like, you know, taking money to promote scams. This isn't about me liking Ben. I think he's horrible. I'm just saying, like, he's gonna do very well against Discovery Crypto. But he's already back to shilling Bencoin, which is 100% a security. So not looking too good for that. Oh, Ben Armstrong is also going to be interviewed on Altcoin Daily, and I think that might be this week, and that's also going to bring the viewership up. So, man, Ben, if you can just stay off crack for like another year going into the bull market, you can probably rebuild yourself. But in the end, I do see you broke and destitute. I'm sticking by my prediction on that one. All right, anything else here? I haven't made a video since Thursday, so let's see. Nah, not much. All the same. He's doing podcasts. I mean, let's keep it simple. He's destroyed Discovery Crypto. He's destroyed them. There's no other way to put it. All right, what else is going on in the news today? We talked about the Hamas attack. Crypto market stable. Oil prices surge as Hamas attack on Israel jolts markets. Yeah, stock market's down a little bit, but the crypto is holding strong. Like I said, this is a sign we're in a bull market. It's going to take some real bad news to get Bitcoin to go under $25,000. I mean, if major war, I mean, this is a major war that's going on right now in Israel. They got people missing, kidnapped. Israel's lost thousands of people, and like crypto went down $300. Now, if you remember last year when the Ukraine war started, Bitcoin dropped by like 30%. So as you can see, there's a big difference. When you get closer to that Bitcoin halving, there's a big difference, and we are 100% in the bull market. And let's talk a little bit about Cardano. Charles Hoskinson, the visionary founder of Cardano, has offered a detailed update on the status of Cardano's ecosystem and the impending modifications to its governance structure. In a Friday session, Hoskinson delved into various aspects of Cardano's progress with a particular focus on Project Catalyst. Project Catalyst, often referred to as the Treasury of Cardano, is a groundbreaking initiative that empowers the Cardano community to propose, vote on, and fund various projects using Cardano tokens. Notably, mid-last month, IOG, the organization behind the Cardano blockchain, wrapped up Project Catalyst, which funds 10 campaigns aimed at assisting emerging startups in the ecosystem. The one thing I like about Charles Hoskinson, he always gives updates. He always gives these YouTube videos. They're very long-winded and they're very boring. So I don't really listen to them unless I'm like on a run or something like that. Hoskinson emphasized the significance of Project Catalyst with Cardano's ecosystem, noting that it serves as an innovative engine allowing the community to propose and prioritize initiatives that drive Cardano's development. In a nutshell, Cardano is growing. Cardano is building. Yeah, we're at 25 cents. We're going to be at $5, $10 by this time next year. There's no question about it in my mind. Not going to read the whole article. In closing, Hoskinson celebrated Cardano's remarkable progress and the collaborative spirit of its community, urging people to ignore FUD perpetrated against Cardano. Hey, look, I wish I ignored. Look, I did really well on Cardano last bull market, but I sold a lot of my Cardano because I believed all the FUD, and if I didn't, I'd be retired right now. So I always say I'm not going to make any of the mistakes. And talking about not making any of the mistakes last time, as you guys know, I am not a big fan of Ripple XRP. I've been shitting on it for the last couple years. I did hold some XRP in the past, and I did okay with it. It was always a pumper and a dumper for me, but I'm shocked that XRP is still holding above 50 cents. Of course, they had that big win. They are not a security. They can never be labeled a security. XRP is now being listed on pretty much every exchange that delisted XRP. Because of the clarity, they're getting relisted. And the hype behind XRP, like, it just doesn't want to go below 50 cents. Like, yeah, like once it goes below 49 cents, it pumps again. I mean, yeah, if Bitcoin drops to $25,000, XRP is going to be back down to 40 cents. But the way XRP is holding right now leads me to believe, and look, and this is why I'm a free thinker. I don't like get married to a coin. I don't like say, oh, like I'm never going to change my mind. Yeah, I still think XRP is a shit coin. I think eventually it's going to go to zero. I'm not a big fan, but this might be XRP's moment to shine. This bull market, where we're going into next year, could be what Ripple XRP people have been waiting for since 2017. So I don't want to miss that run. And I found, and if you just Google XRP, they're getting listed on all these exchanges. Here's one right here, Deribit to list XRP, Solana, and Matic, blah, blah, blah. Binance is adding trading pairs to XRP. So it's just growing by leaps and bounds. So I can sit here in this chair and say, I don't like XRP. It's garbage. It's not going to go anywhere. But I'd be lying. I'm not lying when I say I don't like XRP. But I'd be lying if I say it's probably not going to go anywhere. Because with the clarity that they have right now, regardless of how garbage I think they are as a project, there's just so much money behind it that I think XRP could, I'm going to say it, I think it could hit $5 going into next year. So with that said, I'm buying some XRP. And I know it's crazy. I know I've been shitting on XRP. I don't recommend anybody else buy XRP because God knows what's going to happen with it. Now, the XRP I'm buying, it's staying on the exchange. There's going to be a stop loss on it. If XRP goes below 40 cents, I'm out of XRP and I'm just going to take the 20 or 30% loss or whatever it is, and I'm never going to look back. But the way things are going with XRP right now and Ripple, and there's so many shillers. Like you go on YouTube, all the people who were shilling XRP a couple years ago, like the digital asset investor, that kid, I forget his name, he's got like the blonde hair. Like there's millions more of them now. Like the shillers are like out in full force. Now, yes, XRP is not going to $10,000 or $299 or whatever the fuck people have been talking about. But I really do believe that at this point, now anything could change, and that's why I'm setting a stop loss on this one. You know, I don't have stop losses set on Cardano or Theta or any of my other coins because I know if they go down, they're going to come back. XRP is a pump and dumper to me. I'm looking at this as quick gains. Once XRP hits $1, I'm selling half. and that'll give me my original investment back. And then I'm just holding the rest for $5, and I'm going to sell it then. It's a risky play, but there's just too much hype behind it. And I'm not going to pretend there's not. And another thing about XRP, it's pretty much on any exchange. So I was thinking to myself, where can I buy XRP? I mean, it's on Gemini, it's on Binance.us, it's on Coinbase. I think it's back on Coinbase right now. So it's very easy to get, whereas this time last year, when they had the SEC lawsuit, you couldn't even buy it. Like, you had to go on like a Chinese exchange. So I do believe now, with the clarity and with the hype behind XRP, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a $3 to $5 XRP. So, you know, I'm bored right now. I don't want to buy any more Cardano. I have plenty of that. I got plenty of Theta. I got my Bitcoin stocks. What can I buy? And I think XRP, guys, I think it's going to pump. So we'll monitor it. If XRP goes below 40 cents, I'll never talk about it again because I'm going to lose a lot of money. But I don't, like I said, I don't have confidence in XRP other than I think it could be a big pumper next bull market. But only because XRP did not pump last bull market. So there's a lot of people behind XRP that made no money, and they're dying to make money. And now with this XRP SEC clarity, this could be it. This could be XRP's bull market where it goes above $5, definitely above $3, I think. I mean, I can't see a situation where we go into a bull market, Bitcoin goes to $100,000, and XRP like just hangs out at $1. It's like, you just have to like I said, you can't get married to a coin. You have to be able, in crypto, you have to ever be evolving. And I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for saying I'm buying XRP, but I'm saying it with a caveat. It's still a shit coin. I still think it's going to go to zero. I hate the project. I think the people behind it are scammers. And I think XRP is a security. I don't even know how XRP didn't get labeled a security. Now, they kind of did because they said all the big whales that created XRP, they were dealing with securities. But on the secondary market where we are all buying it and where most of the people are going to be buying XRP, it's not a security. Where, in my mind, I think it is. But look, I'm just going with the ebbs and flows in the market. And once XRP pumps, I'm out of it. So anyway, that's it on XRP. And like I said, I just think it's remarkable that XRP has held on to 50 cents, 45 to 55 cents. Like, even when Bitcoin went down to $25,000 last month, XRP was still hanging out like 47, 48 cents. So I think now's a good time to buy it. I might wait a day or two. I'll let you guys know. I'd like to get it at like 48 cents, 47, but it pumps so fast. But if we get some flash crash with Bitcoin because of this war in Israel down to like 26,000, that would be a great time to buy XRP, maybe at like 45, 47 cents. But even if XRP does drop down to 45 cents, you know the minute Bitcoin goes up, it's going to pump. The only thing that can kill XRP is bad news against XRP. And what bad news could they have? Like, they won the SEC argument. Like, it seems like the government, while they're appealing the decision, they're going to be moving on to other projects. So I'm buying myself some XRP, and we'll see what happens. And if I lose it all, if I lose it all, you guys can all make fun of me. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for now. I already did my political rant, and I mean every word of it. You know, it is what it is, but, you know, Joe Biden funded $6 billion for Hamas in Iran. And under Trump, we had no wars. We had $2 gas. Economy was great. Under Biden, the whole world is falling apart under Biden. And I've always said this, if you're a Jew and you voted for Biden, it's no different than voting for Adolf Hitler in World War II if they had elections then. Like, you're just voting against your best interests. So, very sad what's going on in Israel. But it doesn't seem to really be affecting the crypto markets. But it's just a sad day in general because the United States has such an incompetent government leadership that even the CIA should have caught this attack, and they didn't. They've just been, I don't know. It's like the American government is completely broken, and Trump is our only hope. Trump is our only hope, guys. All right, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.